look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Trae Young.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Marc Gasol. Kobe is out there with Barry, and it's Archibald in at the point guard. And for the Hawks, Doncic out there with Young. And there's Jackson, and there's Iguodala. And it's Anthony in at the four. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set, but I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
Here's Young. Doncic outside. Passes it to Carmelo with the fadeaway. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Here's Archibald. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Yeah, just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
Now here's Anthony, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The dish to Young. Back to Anthony. Over Love. And it's Anthony again missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
The three from Anthony. Good on the three-point shot. Anthony's got 9.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Archibald with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Anthony. Iguodala wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
We know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
Here's Archibald. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Doncic. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Bryant. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep, so we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The Raptors third.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line.
Here's Gasol. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Ryan against Doncic. Kobe passes to Archibald. Love trying to break loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Archibald's got 15.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Young looking around. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Up top, Kobe. Guarded by Doncic. Bryant. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here is Anthony. He's got 12. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Anthony.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Archibald with the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Andre Iguodala. First in three-point shooting, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Toronto with the ball.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Young with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. And that one's good, Anthony.
There are certain guys that can carry a team, and Carmelo on a nightly basis seems to be able to deliver.
Good on the bucket.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's Doncic. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Detroit. Here's Anthony. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. Raptors with the lead. Archibald passes to Barry. Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. The game now all time.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young, and it's in there. Archibald's got 21 in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Anthony. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Now, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
To the middle, here's Archibald. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Both teams will make substitutions. For Toronto, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Archibald. 24 points for him. Now, Jokic. Here's Chiosa. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And it's Toronto with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Collins after the basket by Atlanta. Down low and stolen by Redick. And here we go, Hawks running again. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, nothing wrong with a little early offense. Anthony happy to oblige.
Raptors trail by 5. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Anthony. Archibald passes to Brand. That one's off, still out of sync. Atlanta leading by 5. To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so here's Toronto after the basket by Atlanta. Richardson dishes to Gobert. Good defense by Jokic.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Chiosa. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Archibald. And he banks in the layup.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And here's Chiosa. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Leading by 5. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Plays it up and banks it in. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
And that's why you always want the offense running through Tiny. He's a dual threat with his passing and scoring, and he's always going to make the right decision, like on that assist.
Offensive rebound. Posey misses the layup.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Slammed in by Richardson.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That one drops. He ties it up.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
Redick for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Redick's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 5 from 3-point land to get things going here in the first. There's the pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. And no good. And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 1. Here's Archibald. Banked in off the glass. Archibald's got 28.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 1.
A fundamentally sound player. Gotta like how well Redick works the rock around the floor.
Collins, good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Passes to Jokic. The fadeaway, and yes, it's good. He's got 6.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
At the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's Atlanta up 1. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help.
It's selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your roles.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Grand outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Posey. Iguodala comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for J.J. Redick. Good on both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Young against Richardson. Guerin passes to Jokic. Here's Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And the Hawks lead by 3.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. And the rejection by Jackson. Young passes to Jackson. It's good. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now here's Richardson. He has 5. Heron grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Iguodala, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When you look at the frame of Andre Iguodala, you know this guy is unafraid of contact.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Iguodala. And the Hawks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. The Raptors making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Richardson the pass to Love. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Doncic. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Young against Richardson. Pass to Bryant. Love outside. Here's Barry. Here's Richardson. Kicks it out to Love. Bryant has the open look. That falls. Great assist by Love. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
The 3 for Doncic. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Kobe. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Offensive rebound. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Love. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Young. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Ryan against Doncic. Kobe with the bucket.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Kobe against Doncic. And Gasol sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Richardson the pass to Barry. And he dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Richardson against Young. The pass to Barry. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Doncic, no good.
frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
So it's Richardson with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And it's Anthony top of the key. That shot missing. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And here's Iguodala outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Iguodala's got 8 points.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
Inside, here's Bryant. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Young passes to Doncic. Nice D from Bryant.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
It's good. This game is all even. 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And Young kicks to Doncic. Fires the 3, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Doncic. He's got 9.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Here's Iguodala, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Pass to Kobe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
On the wing, Doncic. Outside Jackson. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Back to Richardson. A slam dunk by Richardson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that one's good, Anthony.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Richardson outside. With the teardrop. That shot off. The Hawks leading by 5. Floats it up for Iguodala. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How fast did Iguodala get off the ground? They lob it to his direction, and he makes it look easy.
Toronto calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Raptors trail by 7. Collins looking around. Offline from the high post.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
To the paint. Makes it off the glass. Anthony's got 35.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Archibald. 30 points in the game. Collins, good.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gasol. To the right side. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Anthony finds Iguodala. Knocked away. Here's Archibald, covered by Reddick. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Archibald.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Inside, Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 9 points in the quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
1:43 left in the first half of the game. Brand outside. Passes it to Gasol. Outside Collins. Back to Gasol. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, Marc Gasol will never back away when he's got that kind of interior position.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gobert, he's checked in for Marc Gasol.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. And here is Anthony. 37 points for him. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Boy, that face-up game of Carmelo is a problem. The quick release or attack the rack, forget about it.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Archibald. He's got 34. It's good. Archibald's got 36.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Down low, Chioza. Gobert with the block.
And the remarkable reach of the stifled tower. Gobert twice on the pipes.
They now take the lead. Love's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Chioza. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Anthony. And he overshot that one, missing. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Raptors with the lead. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Barry. Marc Gasol is out there with Bryant. And it's Archibald in at the point. And Gasol able to finish.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Anthony. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Archibald. Rebounded by Jackson. Atlanta's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And it's Iguodala missing. Raptors leading by 3. Yes! And the foul. That one's on Anthony.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. So it's the Hawks now. Feeds to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Doncic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. In Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Left side, Gasol. And that one drops. And it's 6 points for Marc Gasol. The Atlanta trails by 6. Young with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Anthony, the pass to Iguodala. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Iguodala's got 14 points for the game.
Andre Iguodala has got the ability and the frame and the game to score in close. Nicely done.
Love dishes to Bryant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. To the inside, here's Iguodala. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Andre Iguodala got it cooking a little bit tonight. He never takes bad shots, and it's paid off.
Archibald passes to Love, and the rejection by Iguodala. The three from Bryant, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Doncic. Over Kobe. Doncic, no good.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jokic is checked in, and James Posey subbed in for Andre Iguodala.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Jacks up a three, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic passes to Carmelo. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Anthony's got 43 points.
You know, that's one thing Melo has always been able to do. Use his strength to overpower you and get the advantage.
Bryant passes to Gasol.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Raptors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. He's off on the first.
Let's remember, in Marc Gasol, we have got a guy who has worked hard on both his body and his game. We are talking about a former Defensive Player of the Year here.
On the wing, Doncic. Young outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Anthony can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And it goes down 2 points.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing here by 8. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now Bryant. He's got 22. Here's Barrett. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors leading by 6. Here's Archibald. He's got 36. He gets that one. Archibald's got 38 points.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Young passes to Posey. And here's Jokic. And here is Anthony. He's guarded by Love. The shot by Anthony, no good. The Raptors have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Archibald. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Jokic with the bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Young with the steal. He feeds it to Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Toronto calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Richardson outside. Anthony against Kobe. Here's Gasol, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points for Marc Gasol.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Anthony left side. Buries it down low.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 9. For 3, Kobe. But they get it back. And the shot goes in. Brand's got 6.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And Doncic, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Marc Gasol.
Boy, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Toronto.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now here's Richardson. T right on him. Lays it up off the glass. 11 points in the game. Atlanta trails by 6. And here is Anthony. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Drills the three-pointer.
So much attention drawn by Melo, able to create the opportunity for his teammate.
Toronto leading by 3. Here's Richardson. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Richardson attacking. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Richardson. Bucket is good. Richardson's got 17.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The feed now to Posey. And he makes that one.
Got to show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Here's Richardson. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. Atlanta calls timeout. Jackson, he's checked in for James Posey. Collins checked in for Toronto. Atlanta trails by 4. Here's Guerin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Toronto with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doncic against Kobe. And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Anthony against Brand. It's Anthony with the drive. Carmelo throws it down.
Boy, and that one's got his teammates fired up. Anthony making a statement big time.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And finished off by Bryant.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Inside. And finished off by Bryant.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Stolen by Brand. Richardson with it. He's got 19. It's blocked. It's Anthony with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got 53.
That's it. I never get tired of seeing Anthony operate the skill, the grace, but also the power.
Here's Richardson, and it's good for 2.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Now Richardson, 21 points in the game. That shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the middle. Bogdanovich dishes to Carmelo. Can't hit from 12.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Sweet move. And the layup good by Collins. Collins has got 6 points.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Anthony, the pass to Jackson. Feeds it to Doncic. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. He's got 12.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Here's Richardson. Count that bucket. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Shot from 12. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Richardson outside. The pass to Kobe. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got 30 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And finish off by Bryant.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Yeah, Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Doncic.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
5 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on J.J. Redick. For Toronto, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he's good on the first of 3.
Yeah, nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Raptors lead by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. J.J. Redick is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Trae Young. And there's Jackson. And it's Chioza in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Brand.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Well, I think the veteran and championship experience of Andre Iguodala is critical. This guy is a versatile forward who is well known for being a defensive stopper.
Love's checked in for Toronto. Down low. Gobert trying to get open, and Love gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Chioza passes to Young. And the rejection by Collins. And he's able to get it back. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Young's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Love. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Redick with the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
So the focus, the precision. Once Redick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Here's Love. And that one, good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Young passes to Chioza. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside Collins. Love. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Young's shot is off. Toronto leading by 7. Pass to Archibald. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Archibald's got 43 points. Here's Redick. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Outside Collins. Good on the shot. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Gobert with the block. Out to the right wing. Here's Archibald. And the layup is good. Archibald's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Young drives in. Kept alive. Jackson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Redick dishes to Iguodala. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Don't make any mistake. Andre Iguodala's been around a while, but the hops are still part of the game.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young. 13 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Love's got 10 points in just the second half. The Atlanta trails by 8. Now here's Iguodala. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Redick. Pulls it up. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Collins. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Chioza. To the left side wing. Releases. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
You got to be very careful around Young here. He's clever at figuring out ways to swipe that ball.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Basket, good. Archibald's got 47 points.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Back to Young. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
Pass to Love. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Just call him the closer. He won't let this team lose.
Young outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Here's Archibald. Good defensive work there by Young. The Atlanta trails by 4. He kicks it to Iguodala. Back to Young. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
Toronto shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Now the pass to Archibald. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Barry comes in for Elton Brand. And it's Bryant in for Collins. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Outside Anthony. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Archibald. Love trying to break loose. Drops in the layup for 2. Archibald's got 51.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
Shots good by Iguodala.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Iguodala's gotten all of his threes to drop for him. 3 for 3. Here's Kobe. The shot from the low post is good. Bryant's got 34 points.
Hey, how about that high release Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother him.
Young for 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Young's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks. Toronto trailing. Here's Archibald. To the paint. And the rejection by Jackson. Atlanta shooting the lights out in this building. 68% from the field. A nice shot by Young.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Archibald. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gasol's got 9 points now in just the second half. Gasol's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. And here is Anthony. Outside Jackson. Back to Anthony. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Toronto shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Outside Bryant. And the rejection by Jackson. Doncic passes to Jackson. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Bryant and the dunk by Kobe.
Yeah, it
if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Anthony, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Kobe, drains it from 17 feet out. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Bryant passes to Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I love when Marc Gasol is putting pressure on the defense, actively looking to score, and getting the defender to make a mistake.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Anthony, over Bryant. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, Melo's so consistent with that shooting form. It's really hard for him to get into a slump.
Here's Bryant, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Jackson. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Gasol. And he banks in the layup. 15 points for Marc Gasol.
Well, Marc Gasol has done this a time or two, and that's a big-time delivery.
Anthony, the pass to Jackson. Yep, that one goes.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Wow, what a find. Marc Gasol, one of the best passing big men in the league.
Inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 6. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
And the dunk by Kobe.
And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
And he commits the intentional foul. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Bryant. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
And this is why Melo gets the big bucks. A lot of players will shy away from an important shot, but Melo wanted to be in that position.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Raptors. Archibald. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Here is Bryant. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Archibald can't hit, and that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Winners. And the three off target. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, you guys won the hustle board in the second half, so what changed?
We just told ourselves we cannot lose at home. We cannot lose it. We are in front of these fans. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Thank you very much. And that's it. We just didn't want to lose at home.
Well, that's why they call it home court advantage, right, man? Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David.